Well, welcome back to the show for British Minibikes, ladies and gentlemen. A little chat there with Holly and Chloe. This brings us to the Minimoto's Junior 4.2, and away they go. Great little grid for you as well, for these little fellas as well, as they stream past our first turn position there, leading the charge up towards us. There's going to be 38, Aidan Davey, Jack Hart there, Ross Maguire, not too sure who got in fourth, Oscar Pinson there as well. I can tell you race one in the lights, because we've got lights, heavies and novice, again split to even things up for them. In the lights it was Owen Mellor from Thomas Gnomes, and then Sandy Horn in third. In the heavies it was Aidan David, you can see leading the charge at the moment, from Jack Hart, Josh Hyatt. In the novice it was Chloe Jones, that we just had a little chat with, and Jimmy Parker and Emmanuel Brinton. So as our riders stream through here, great action shots. I've got to admit, I do like watching the Minimoto, the kids on the Minimoto.
It's just something special about them, isn't it? It's the concentration in the eyes. We always refer to them as the swarm of very angry wasps. When you hear the sound of those engines and they're off, but you just got to see the aggression and just the pure. When they come off the bike at the end of the meeting, they come out and they lift their helmet and there's that huge grin underneath. You know they've got it.
And there's also the separate race that goes on between the dads as they run from side to side in here as well. They're almost running around like a swarm of angry wasps.
There's all these fancy hand signals you see coming out. I mean, you'll see them in a minute. They're standing in the middle. They're out there looking after their own junior and the other juniors out there. And they come up with various different, exaggerated hand signals to show them what's going on. I don't think the kids take a blind bit of notice.
They probably don't even notice they're there. They're focused on the race, because I say the kids really do take it champion, and you do get a sense you are watching some of these riders' future breeding ground for some champions. Aidan David just going through, Jack Hart, Ross Maguire, those are your top three at the moment, having a great battle out there. And where have we got now? Here we go, Aidan Davey coming through, no problem at all. Powering through, Jack Hart starting to put the pressure on, then a bit of a gap before Jack Hart, Ross Maguire going through in third. But interesting to say, the heavies, I mean obviously I suppose a bit more experience with these, they tend to be at the front of the field in quite a few of the classes.
Yeah, I mean they do run a slightly bigger restrictor, but obviously that's to compensate for their heavy weight. But yeah, they seem to always be towards the front, but that seems to be the same in the seniors as well, if you notice. And I think if the pace is there, the pace is there.
Example of pace there, aerial footage there showing just how much speed those kids are carrying down into that corner. Aidan Davey, as I say, Jack Hart very close behind him. Looks like Ross Maguire starting to close up on him a little bit as well. I think we've got Oscar Pinson coming through as well there in fourth position. Now that really does give you a great sense of speed that they're carrying into that corner. And I do love this Whilton Mill circuit, actually. I think it's one of my favourite circuits.
Yeah, and they're just coming up for the checkered now. I think
it is going to be Aidan Davey taking the win. And in the novice, it was Jimmy Parker taking the win from Chloe Jones, and Emmanuel Smith taking third. In the lights, Dylan Mellor from Sandy Horn from Owen Mellor. And in the heavies, Aidan Davey from Jack Hart and Ross Maguire in third.